Thank you so much for give me chance to talk about my presentation. Today my presentation topic is digital twin network a review. I am Abu Tahir Muhammad Naim, LSBU ID 4330390, presenting my presentation. Welcome to my presentation. A digital twin network is a virtual model of a network that mirrors its real-world counterpart in real time. So it can be used to analyze, optimize, and predict the performance of a network under various scenarios. Digital twins are creating using smart sensors that collect data from physical assets and transmit it to a software platform or dashboard. The data can be used to create a virtual representation of an asset, including its functionality, features, and behaviors. DTN can be used to study network behavior, reduce costs, improve network visibility, and generate knowledge about the future upcoming product. So if we assume that a product is need to be launched, so a manufacturer or company needs to work about how this product will perform in future. So if I talk about the condition, the project, if I took an example of an aircraft, so if engineers make aircraft fast and then launch it, they will never predict how it gonna be fly in the sky. So to ensure that the aircraft work properly, they should use to DN DTN. So digital twin replicates the aircraft to a virtual aircraft, and they will measure, analyze, and predict the analyze the data to predict how this aircraft will perform in future. So basically, we can say that a DTN is creating a simulation that can predict how a product and process will perform in future. Technology is supported. Technology is supported in digital twin network, and these are Internet of Things, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, big data analytics, simulation software, AR, artificial augmented reality, virtual reality, and edge computing. So talking about Internet of Things is a technology that collect different types of data from the communicate devices with them. So for example, there is a device called smartwatches. To if an engineer or a programmer try to make an smartwatch, they need to put a heart sensor, walking sensor, and etc. So if they have to make this measurement from the physics machine, so it has an a mathematical algorithm that collects and read data from the cloud. So it is called Internet of Things. The next thing is cloud computing. Cloud computing also an essential part of DTN or IoT. Cloud computing refers to something that delivers computer analysis over the internet or cloud. Which cloud? If I talk about a classic example, if without an internet I could access my computer, only my computer, so it will be um, user to the local host. But if my device is connected to an internet and connect to a cloud, I can operate different types, different kinds of devices connected with the same cloud. So a cloud computing is very much important in digital twin network. Third thing is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a field of science that can copy how a human brain functions. It can act, model, and analyze computer to perform various advanced functionalities. In artificial intelligence, there is a segment called artificial neural network. So to systemize how a human brain functions and works to comply a work to complete a work. So the signals of a neurons are copied to implement in machines, so it is called artificial neural network. For these it has begun so much interactive in lots of devices and using it pretty much every fields like medical diagnosis, computer search engines, voice and handwriting recognition, chatbots, self-driving cars, voice assistant, etc. Fourth thing is big data analysis. Big data analysis is a process of conducting methods, tools, and applications to price out perceptions from large and complex dataset. Big data is directly related to deep learning, like natural language processing (NLP), statistical analysis and technologies, and is its techniques. Simulation software. Simulation software uses mathematical formulas and equations and physics machine to create a real world simulation. Talking about a driver have to drive in an expensive truck. So if he passed the simulation test, I mean there is a computer device that are simulate the exact view of a driver driving a truck. So if the driver passes the test, then he will be okay to drive the actual real world truck. So to doing these simulation techniques, it will ensure that the driver will not crash the truck. So it is very important in also digital twin networks. Augmented reality and virtual reality. Augmented reality and virtual reality are both common phases in digital twin network. Augmented reality offers and exciting interactive experiences, blending the real world with captivating 3D content created by computers. It engages our sense of various ways through what we see, what we hear, what we feel, even the smell. So, if we transfer this thing to a machine, it will perfectly collect data how a future product or process will perform. Edge computing. Edge computing is a way of handling data that prioritize processing and right where it's generated. So it gives priority where the data has been generating to create an algorithm to complete DTN's basic fulfillment. Open research issues. Digital twin network DTN holds significant promise across various sectors, but several key research challenges need to be tackled to unlock this full potential. Each of these challenges presents in the opportunity of invention and deeper exploration. Standardization challenge. One of the primary obstacles of the whispered adoption of digital twin technology is the absence of universal standard. That is, lack of standardization can create compatibility issues between different platforms. Data security and privacy. With DTNs recycling heavily on massive data inputs, safeguarding that the data become critical. Concern about unauthorized access and cyber threats highlight the need for robust security measures. Integration with legacy system. Many organizations are still using legacy systems that may not easily mesh with the modern digital twin technologies. Research is needed to purpose effectively integration strategies that allows DTNs to coexist with existing infrastructure without resembling it. Data management and processing. The sheer volume is of data generated by IoT devices connected to DTNs presents significant management challenge. Future studies could explore ways to optimize data storage solution, enhance real-time processing capabilities. To conclude, digital twin technology is truly exciting and has the potential to change the game across many industries. From manufacturing to healthcare, these virtual replicas of physical assets can really enhance how we operate. By using Internet of Things, sensor data analytics and artificial intelligence, digital twin provide real-time insight that can boost efficiency and help us make better decisions. One of the coolest aspect is the ability of to simulate various scenarios in a digital space. This means we can anticipate issues and fine tune process before they happen, ultimately saving costs and improving performance. As the technology continues to grow and possibilities seem endless. Thank you so much. This was my presentation all about. Thank you again.